Hey everyone, and welcome to episode 1, season 13 of Lots of Giants. Walani is gone. It is time for, I believe, Warley, and yes, we do have to enable shipwreck compatibility at the end again. I had that problem earlier. I enable ROG, go to character. So like what happened with Walani is if I didn't hit shipwreck compatibility whenever I started the world, it kept making me Wilson, which was weird. But yep, right there was Walani. Our good buddy Warley is next. Not my favorite character. Nope. The culinarian. Nothing worthwhile is ever done on an empty stomach. Has a refined palate. Cooks in custom kitchenware. So he gets a portable crockpot, which is pretty useful. But he also has to eat like a variety of foods because he's particular. If you eat like the same food a lot, he doesn't get the full value out of it. It's kind of annoying, but we have to get past that. Anyway, brings a stylish chef pouch. I think it's the same exact size as a regular backpack, but it's like a mini ice box. It's not quite an ice box. Not as good as one, but still pretty useful. Keeps food cooler for longer, which is good. World, obviously. Let's go all the way over to our bosses and a Berger. Deer Clups, Moosey, and our pal D-Fly. Make sure everything is applied. Lots. We're good to go. Hit apply again, just make sure. Alright, let's fire it up. And here's where you have to enable the shipwreck compatibility. So, would you like to make the world shipwreck compatible? Yes! Make it shipwreck compatible. So, my goal for Warley, I'm kind of sort of undecided, but I'm thinking this is what it's going to be. Make every crockpot recipe that I can that I can't go to shipwreck and lock on the shipwreck and lock the giants, but that doesn't require me to go to the caves, because I don't want to go to the caves because I don't want to skip out on my boss spawns. We've had that problem before. So that would rule out like Unagi, which requires you to get the eel, the lichen, and all that stuff, which is fishing in the caves and gathering lichen down there. But like, I think that would be an okay idea for him. So there's the portable crockpot. What new culinary adventure shall we undertake, old friend? These be key to my continued survival. A soldier of the exotic forest. Charmant. Okay, so he's fancy. A common ingredient for success around here. So yeah, Warley's very, very wordy. We'll go with that. But the goal would be, yeah, like just make all the crockpot recipes that I can that don't require me to go to shipwreck, and they don't require me to go to the caves because I don't want to skimp out on any potential boss spawns. It's like butter muffins. I mean, I have to make those, and that's also going to mean I need to farm a little bit. I have to have corn to make, what, fish tacos, I think? It doesn't mean I want to like cook up every vegetable and say, oh, I cooked up every vegetable. No, it's like every crock pot dish. I'm trying to think here. There's like guacamole, which is something that's not really ever made. I just went to an autumn spawn, which is good because that means I can get a cane earlier if we're lucky. Yay! Please give me a walking cane. Please, for the love of God, give me a walking cane early. Give me triple mac. Give me triple mac. But what, fruit medleys, like I think just 3. Is it 3 like fruit? I think it's like 3 fruit value and maybe like an ice, like a filler or something. But like, this is gonna like try my knowledge of a lot of the recipes because I don't usually make them all. Which that would mean ice cream would be a necessity, which would mean I would definitely have to go hit up a Volt goat, unless I just use butter, which we could get from killing butterflies, but that's not a guarantee. I'm not sure. I think because it's considered dairy, you can use electric milk versus butter. Like, as long as it's a dairy item, I think it's good. Because, like, these are recipes I don't usually make because they're pretty uncommon. But, like, yeah, that's quite the goal. There's a lot to it. It's also really nice, I gotta say, starting with essentially a free backpack. I mean, it is a free backpack, but, yeah, it's be cool starting with a backpack. Well, we have enough flint to get ourselves an axe and then make ourselves a pickaxe. So that's pretty freaking cool. No, let's not punch. Oh, there's butter. Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. No, fuck off, cobbler. Get away from here. That means I gotta make a turkey dinner. You know what? Here. Like, just go towards that berry and I'll punch you. I'm gonna punch you. I don't know how well this is gonna work. He might get the berry. I don't want to waste the axe. Oh, I did it. I just beat the cobbler to death. That was pretty great. So, a turkey dinner is like 2 drumsticks? I don't remember the exact meat value off the top of my head, but yeah, I'll figure it out. I might just leave the wiki page open for all the crockpot recipes because that's a lot of recipes to remember. But it's also going to be a pain in the ass to keep track of the ones I have and have not made. That's quite the this is quite the undertaking, I do say. I dare say. Ooh, and there's a rock right off the bat. That's nice. But we gotta explore the world. I definitely want to go to the desert because we're going to need the cactus flesh for like the guac. Cactus will make great filler for things that just require veggies. Flour salad. And there's a couple like stipulations. Flour salad is a seasonal dish. I have to make sure I'm making all the dishes that are restricted by season because I can only get cactus flowers in summer. And to make flour salad, you need 1 flour, like 3 veggies or something. I don't remember if it's 3 or I think like 2 veggie value. But you require that item that you can only get during a certain time of the year. So that's gonna be fun. Kebabs? I'm trying to remember. I think it's just like meat, as long as you have a twig and as long as it doesn't surpass like a meatball value. Let's make that pickaxe. That should be pretty easy to make. See? Don't you go rolling off on me. I've got to start examining some of these things. Also, let's put the food in the backpack because it stays fresher. It stays fresh longer in your backpack. That's the whole purpose of it. Sharp as can be. Start of a good cooking fire. What shall I craft? Already examined that. Bite-sized boulders. Okay. Where there are bees, there is honey. I can hear the activity within. Gotta get all my examines in. Pine-scented. Yum. What logs? An important aspect of my art. Well, I mean to cook things, you need fire, so I guess that makes sense. A dinner hour approacheth. What about an axe? What an axe? Trusty companion in these environs. Who says environs? What about butter? I thought I would never see you again, old friend. Fresh fruit for berries. I don't want to accidentally eat any of this stuff. Dark meat. Yum. Bouquet of leaves. Fresh picked produce. Come on, hurry up, kill this tree. I got things to examine, Warley. Let's go. Gratin salads, seeds. May grow up to be delicious one day. I wonder what dishes I could create with these. I don't know. That means like I have to make like monster tartare because Warley, of course, has Warley's unique crockpot recipes. I think Warley gets hungrier quicker. That's one of his big things here. So I have a 250 sized belly, so his stomach's huge. But he gets hungrier quicker, but he also gets more benefit from crockpot dishes. I think it's like 33% or something crazy like that. So he benefits more from dishes created with a crockpot. So that's something we definitely want to do. Like eating raw food is less than ideal. Like cooking that carrot and eating it, I wouldn't get. At least I don't think. I don't get that bonus. So I definitely want to be like on top of things there. Keep chopping trees. We need to get all the trees we can. We need to start tagging up. I need to find myself that rocky biome. That would make things so much better if I could find it. Sliced. It rattles. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm going to examine that. I think I have everything in my inventory. Examine the backpack. My bag of chef's tricks. Alright then. Oh, the bird. Come on. Good afternoon, sir or madam. I mean, yeah, if you don't know. Why not cover both bases? Did you just assume my gender? I am like so triggered right now. I sexually identify as an attack helicopter. Yeah. Not a berry bush. Berries. What about the picked one? Plucked clean. Well, that kind of makes sense for what it is. Well, we definitely want this. We want a torch pre-made. One torch, especially if I burn something, should get me through the night easy peasy. Carrots, I mean, if they're in the backpack, they're going to last a little longer. Honey is going to be clutch as fuck. We'll definitely need some of that. Sorry, tree. I don't need to make like my ring of crockpots like I normally do. I mean, I can, and I probably will. But we have a free crockpot, so... I mean, you also have to think I want to make tons and tons of food to fill up my belly, and I'm going to have to diversify a lot more than I would like to with like his stipulations of being picky. Here, you burn that so I can not chop things, but harvest things throughout the night. 15% of the sacks. Is this a tier 3 tree? Is this a tier 3 tree? This is a tier 3 tree. Let's kill it. Quick. Kill. This will kill the axe. That'd be great. The max amount of logs that I can have. I can wear the pickaxe. Good. Keep going. Boom. Nice. So, I don't remember what this means for, say, like, green caps. Like, things for sanity. Do I still get 15 if I eat 2 in a row? I don't remember. Like, I don't play Warley, and I played him long before they made the change to the character. Like, back when he first came out in Shipwrecked. Like, they've balanced him, what, twice, I think? 2 or 3 times since I played him. So, Warley is going to be new to me, even though I played him already. I'm not familiar with these changes. So, that'll be fun. Or something. That'll be fun or something. Yeah, we'll go with that. I don't know if it's going to be fun. These things definitely don't need to keep in the backpack, but I mean, the niter's not accomplishing anything in there, so we'll do that. Okay, come on. Day change. Thank you. Let's save that torch. 27%. It's not a lot, but it's better than nothing. Okay, you go there. Thank you. Alright. Moosey is going to be popping up here soon, which is bad news bears because I haven't found a lick of gold. And no gold, no spear, because I can't make my science machine. At least I have honey, because that's a thing. We will need honey. We'll need to make honey nuggets, honey ham, taffy. Doesn't necessarily mean I need a ton of bee boxes, but I at least need to get honey once or twice. This butter I definitely want to use in like a recipe that I know like is going to require it. Or at least one that just uses dairy. I don't remember what recipe specific, if a recipe specifically required butter or not. Waffles, I think you can get away with using electric milk too, so we can just get a Volt goat charged and butcher his butt. Which means I really need to find the desert because I need the cactus flesh and then I need the Volt goats. So this changes some things. Moleworms are something we're going to need to capture for guacamole. You need a moleworm to make guac. And thank you, Base Chester, early game. That is good news. Hell yeah, because I'll be carrying around a lot of random stuff. At least until we can get, like, everything situated here. It's a very, very empty grassland. I hate these biomes. These are so weird to me. I guess I don't really need to waste a pickaxe on a butterfly. I can just go punch him. Oh, I just gotta punch him! Yeah! Yeah! You'll get back here and you'll like it! Because I'm going to need all the food that I can carry because yeah, I can slap together some really cheap meatballs. I don't really want to make anything. I don't want to waste the drumstick. I would prefer to make a turkey dinner. I think I need like a veggie. Or like a berry. I think like 2 drumsticks of berry and maybe a meat or something can make it. We'll see. I'll remember, but it's just, I'm not going to worry about it too much right now. I'm going to keep harvesting things and moving where possible. Grass and twigs are looking pretty good. Grass more so than twigs, but we know how that story goes. Grass you need way, way, way more. Always, always, always. Chester being here, though, it's pretty cool, because if I happen to have a science machine, I could be digging up some of these things, and we could pretty much set up a base camp, like, right away. Shrooms, I do not believe there is a recipe that specifically requires shrooms. I think it's just going to count as a veggie value, which is fine. I mean, especially when we get cactus flesh, we can just use that instead. That's going to be easier to get regularly anyway. This is really trying my knowledge or my ability to remember a lot of the recipes. Because you know, bacon and eggs and honey ham and like the simple things like meatballs, of course. Those are the staples. Those are the staples. Those are all you gotta know. Once you know those, you're set. You're good for rife. You're fine. Yes, I said rife. That was intentional. Don't get triggered. But yeah, once you get those down, you're good. You're good. Maybe make another axe. I'm thinking another axe because boards, alchemy, or rip that 14, that 18 stack. And I mean, if I need to make a log suit, if I can make a log suit or something like that when I fight Moosey here, because I can't make my football helmet yet. Berries, yeah, let's get those. I would really like to find at least a little bit of gold. I mean, even if I have to throw that on a science machine, just because Moosey's going to spawn and I don't want to fight her with an axe or a grass suit, that'd be weird. If I could find some clockwork enemies and, let her kill them like we did that one time and get her whittled down a bit, that'd be swell, but we do have to kind of like prep here for Moosey soon. I, again, generally like to kill the first Moosey. They have said, and they said this a while ago, that the Moosey egg bug has been patched. So I'll give Moosey some time. Maybe not the first one because, I'm usually like exploring the world and then I want to despawn, but we'll probably get like the second Moosey that spawns in some time to lay her egg to see if it actually works. Because I've had it not work after the patch. So it was like what's going on here? You guys said you fixed this. So I'll give them the benefit of a doubt, and if it doesn't work, well then we'll just spawn them in like we always do. We know how this works. We're familiar with this. Okay, let's get down to what, 40? Yep, 40. Alright. If I chop a tier 2, then that means I can chop 2 tier 3s. Okay, I feel like I'm wasting too much time on chopping trees and stuff. But it's not like I'm not going to have to do it anyway. I want to be exploring, but like, ugh. Come on, stay along the edge. I gotta stay along the edge here. I gotta map the outsides. As much as I want to be like picking up those berries and stuff. Gotta keep moving. Until I find my gold, I can't be satisfied with where we're at. 200 sanity. Where am I getting sanity from? Oh, I was picking up flowers. Okay. I'm like, why am I at 200 sanity? So I gotta remember my stats. I have 250 belly, 200 sanity, 150 health. He has quite a good, like, statistic. Like, from a statistic standpoint, he's very good. It's just his... Ugh. I just don't like his trade-offs, if you will. Not my favorite. Okay, inventory's full. I chopped that tree, so that ripped that. Alright, that's fine. Axe is still on. Could've did that more efficiently, but I'm not gonna worry about it too much. You need food? You got this, buddy. So what do you say about the eye bone? The eye follows me wherever I go. You look cute and inedible. I wouldn't even want to eat Chester. That's rude, buddy. How curious with niter. Not great for caramelizing creme brulee, but will do for what did I say? But it will do for seeing. Seems legit. This be the key to my continued survival. So dramatic. I examine that. I believe we are good. I believe we are good. Hey, buddy. Hey, fella. Need a wing? Could be a piece of a ship. Of the ship. Hey, a wormhole. Could be good. Could be bad. Could just take me into a spooter quarry and get me just destroyed. You know. I really want to take it, but on the same token, I still need to explore, regardless. Like, knowing where that wormhole goes is cool, but, like, I need to explore. Okay, here's my justification. We'll pop through it. We'll come right back, I think. And we'll pick up flowers to get the sanity loss back. Because at least I know then, because it's marked. See, that wasn't really a great wormhole. It took me to a cave, like I know there's a cave there, but I was going to pass that anyway. But at least now I know that that's the dark blue wormhole, so there you go. I don't really think that benefited me too much at all. But it's better than, I guess, not knowing. Alright, well, let's get some semblance of an organized inventory going here. There's really not too much I can do. Pine cone. Okay, you can see there. Grass twigs. All this is extra. Kind of like tool things over here. It's becoming night, and I know for a fact I need another one of you. Go. Let's stay on the move. Stay on the move. And listen for killer bees. Listen for all the things trying to kill me. Because I can't see jack really squat with a crappy little torch. And I'm unarmored. And don't have a weapon. So that'd be bad news. Because fighting things with an axe, as we have seen before, is possible. But not ideal. Nope. So I may end up just making like a fistful of gem real quick. You know, just something like that to fill me up. I hear a turkey, and I would like to kill him, but he definitely just ran away because it's nighttime. So he definitely went to the other berry bush. So at night, when you activate a gobbler, they just run to the next berry bush. They don't wander around like they do during the day. They just hide. Okay, so no gobbler for me. Chester, why are you making that noise? I didn't open you up. That was weird. The blue cap. I can make kebabs to fill up my belly here real quick with the veggies and stuff that I've got. And I can check that off my list. It's gonna be a pain in the butt to remember. Oh, there's something else to think of. What? Froggle Bungwitch. The Bunwitch, not Bungwitch like rubber bung. That's gross. But the Froggle Bunwitch, that's going to require frog legs. Ooh, is that it? Oh, it's just. I think that might be the mosaic, which is good. That might be the mosaic. If that's the mosaic, then that means I can get gold. Froggle Bunwitch, that's going to require frog legs, so specifically I do have to kill frogs. I know for a fact, like, we're going to have to go fishing. How often do you fish? I mean, seriously, fishing's okay, but how often do you actually fish in DS? Because I'll need it for the fish tacos. I'm trying to think what else might use fish. There's some shipwreck recipes that I could make, but not all of them. Like Jello Pop, for example. There's no jellyfish in RG. But a surf and turf, I'm pretty sure I can come up with. If I use 2 of the regular fish, not the cooked ones, because I think the cooked ones are less fish valuable, but 2 like the raw fish from the pond, like monster meat or something like that. I think I can get away with that. Oh, we'll see. But let's pray to God that this is a mosaic. There are graves. If I had a shovel, I could dig them up and get trinkets. There's a piece of gold. That's one piece of the puzzle. Here, you hang on to this, my buddy, my friend. Which that means science machine. Tell you what, we're gonna pre-craft you right now, and if we get a sign of Moosey, we'll slap that shit down. We'll make our spear. We'll make our probably log suit, and then we'll kill Moosey. I would like to find more gold though, so I can jump into an alchemy, and we are coming into a mosaic. I could tell just by that discoloration. Should get some gold here. Yeah, yes, gold, glorious gold. We need you. We need you to tech up and do things, important science things and stuff. Yolk yellow glowing gold. Okay. Oh, Lushroom. What deliciousness shall you yield? Lots of health, buddy. Lots of health. I make you crazy, but health is where it's at. Please don't be a tiny mosaic. Please be a gigantorous. Gigantuous. I know. I'm saying things incorrectly on purpose. Don't get triggered. But a gigantic mosaic would be good, because that would mean gold, and gold is good. We need gold for stuff and things. And if my dog downstairs does not stop barking, I'm going to be very unhappy. Come on, dog. I'm trying to do things. I'm trying to do things. What else have I not examined? The actual rock itself. Oh, same examine? Ooh, ice. Okay, now this is okay, because this is ice going into winter. We don't have as big of a rush to get the ice compared to, like, say we had a spring spawn going into summer. That's good, and I probably will leave it here. You hang on to, like, this. Let me keep the rocks. I'll probably pick them up. The niter I'll likely be picking up. Pine cones, no. So tell you what, let's put a crock pot down. I'll do some kind of like veggie thing. What's this get me? There you go, a butter muffin. We'll knock a butter muffin out of a thing. I don't remember if the portable crock pot cooked faster or not. I don't remember if there's anything like any pro or con with it. But I'll make a butter muffin just to fill us up. I could make a fistful of jam real quick. I could also just eat the stuff. But this is what I don't like about Warley. You want to make these recipes because you get benefits from them. So then I have to wait. And like, you know how like just eat the food on the go and stay busy. And you just, yeah. So we'll let that thing do its magic. I'll come back and eat it. And I'll probably make myself a fistful of jam too. So that's going to knock off a fistful of jam. And a butter muffin. Fruit medley. I don't think I can get away with just using berries. Like, berries and like an ice. I can try, because there's ice right here, but I don't think that's a thing. Delectable. So that was 55 hunger. That's quite a bit of hunger compared to what it normally gives you, which I think is 37.5, if I'm not mistaken. So if I do this, that's a fistful of jam. I think I need a different fruit in there. Let's make ratatouille. Not the best ratatouille recipe. Let's do this. Yeah, that's ratatouille. Again, not the best ratatouille recipe, but let's make it. I'll get the gobbler to come over here. I'll kick his butt, and once we kick his butt, I don't feel bad about using that drumstick at all. Come on, lock on the berry. I don't feel bad about using the drumstick, which means I can then make myself meatballs too. And you die. So there's also the tall birds over there. We could be taking the eggs, and that's something, but I do have to like eat. I mean, otherwise I'm eating the uncooked food, and that's just nowhere near as good for Warley. Is this gonna be like a spooter quarry, or just like the oddball spooter here? Just the oddball spooter? Okay, that's fine. There's a lot of ice here, and it's not gonna go anywhere because it's autumn. That's a lot of spooters. I really wish these spooters. Oh my god! Like, for real though, look at the ice in here. That is a lot of ice. I'm actually surprised. Well, I've got enough gold now that we can jump into an alchemy really easily. And these tall birds are not going to be happy about my existence. So I might as well capitalize on it as much as I can while I'm here. Just get the stuff and get the fuck out. Just keep going. They are not going to be happy about what I just did. I have a 9% torch, which is not enough. So they need a de-aggro or go on the chest or something. Let's do this. Now I have a torch that can get me through the night. So I would like to be, obviously, mapping things, but I've got to get this tall bird off of me. I could fight it and kill it, but again, I don't want to fight it and kill it with a pickaxe, so if you would do so now, that'd be sweet. Or at least aggro to Chester. You're not going to do so now? Okay, so I will just run around the edges of the map, and we'll get our exploration in. I would, again, however, like to be mining, but that tall bird is going to be a little more relentless, because I stole its babby. It's not happy. It ain't happy about that. And there's nothing I think I can change aggro onto. I could throw down the science machine, because we have the stuff to make the alchemy, and I could whip up a spear real quick. Kick the tall bird's butt. I think it's actually an okay idea. Let's go. Put you down quick. Oh, you got stuck on a tree? How perfect. How perfect. How perfect. Alright, you want to swing and miss? Do your little... There you go. Yeah, that thingy. Rip you. Okay, and we'll get the spear on the next pass. Do your little... There you go, that thingy. Okay, you fucked. You fucked up. You fucked up. Now you die. So I don't have any kind of like silly damage penalties as Warley. Does the same amount of damage as Wilson. So that's handy. Sorry about that. And now we get regular meat, which yes is good. Okay. Definitely want a fire pit. We'll want other things. This, if I burn it, shouldn't burn. No, you don't need that. Well, apparently you do. I was thinking burning the tree, but I didn't want to risk it burning the science machine down. It shouldn't, but it's not worth the risk. But anyway, guys, it is time to wrap the episode up here already. I'm sorry to say. Episode 1, lots of giants as Warley. Lots and lots of food. Like, in fact, I should start cooking things up. And hey, there's Moosey. I do not like that sound one bit. I don't know what incubation period is. So, like, I should put this bad boy down. Put you here. That's the egg value. Can I get away with... I forget what the thing was. Can I do this? And there's a filler. No. If I do that, that'll work. So there's bacon and eggs. Bacon and eggs are going to do me wonders. And I can make myself some meatballs. I still have enough drumsticks to make a turkey dinner. So that's good. But, yeah. Episode 1. I don't think I got anywhere near as much as the World Explored as I would have liked. Got a bit distracted with the tall bird. But look at the ice. That is crazy. Look at the eggs there. That is useful. That is just straight up food. I can go through there, kill the tall birds. I can just steal the eggs. There's plenty of gold for me to be looting here. I got myself a spear. Probably make a log suit and kill Moosey next episode. And we'll get back to exploring the world. Awesome stuff. Hey guys, thank you all for watching. And I'll see you next time.